morning. How's everyone doing today?
Good.
Good. Okay. Today we're going to be learning about, it also answers some questions like when. Before we do, I want you guys to go ahead and glue these 3 sheets in your notebook. You don't have to write this because I'm going to give it to you, and you're going to go ahead and glue it in your notebook. Okay? Alright, so you could talk about the frequency that something happens, but there's specific words. Tomorrow we're going to play a game where I'm going to give you cards with verbs and nouns and adverbs, and you're going to go ahead and put those together, and you're going to make your own sentences. No, we're going to do it as a group. Okay, so we're going to do it in groups of 2. Okay, so go ahead and take your words out. Go ahead and take your words out of your envelope. You didn't get much sleep last night. Go ahead and put the words in the note where you guys can see them. Sleepily. She yawned how. She was tired. And it ends in an ly. And it ends, what category would that go with? It ends in an ly and it tells us how. We can say how they walk to class. So what category would that? This is a good one. Playfully. Makes me think of a kitten. So let's look at this one. Playfully. Go ahead and put this one right. Like she jumped up and down excitedly because it was her birthday. These ones you've already done. You don't have to do those again. Alright, so you guys did very well. All of you did. Go ahead and put your words back in your envelope after I've checked them. I just have to check this. As soon as I give you yours, I'm going to let you go ahead and read the first. And you don't have to lay them out perfectly because that might take a while. You can just, you can for each group. Who has a glue that's coming out better than this one? Okay, yours are done. Go ahead and flip yours over if you're reading, and I can give you some dots of glue. Okay, and while Oscar's finishing up, just the next page. So it's where something happens, like everywhere, here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give you this. You guys are going to share one. As if I said that she walked to class slowly. Would that be telling us how she walked to class? That gives you an idea. That gives you more description. So they help to describe verbs. Okay? Share glue, and then you will be able to use the sheets for reference if you look at those 3. Okay? So far all of that is right. We're going to look at these 3. Evenly, if I said that she spread the walk to class. Okay? So let's look at this one. Okay, now look at the sentence underneath it. It says the illustration did not include the whole thing. You think and find it in your text. Double check yourself.
40 different games originate from. I think that's pretty cool, and it shows that if you do get bored with one game, learning this stuff can
True thing about his breathing process that he did put it.
That works too, I guess. But the main difference between those would either be the dimension.
All right, last stanza, guys.
Okay.
Or anything, but it works just fine for me.
If the glue needs to dry, just go ahead and put it under your chair.
So if you're going to get a paddle, it doesn't really matter. As long as it's like something like this, it should be fine.
So that was one true thing about his breathing process.
And what is that if it describes how and it ends in ly? What is that? Alright, so they tell how an action is done. So if I, for example, were to say the girl was mad and it would be an adverb, right? What about happens? If I'm talking, for example, if I'm saying, no, let's try it. Unless you have glue on the side. If you have glue on the side. For example, let's go ahead and take a look at that list together. And we're going to read those. Also tell about time and about place. Okay? Alright, so we have... Okay. Alright. I'm going to give you a piece of paper. Okay, if you need to look back at